delicious people out there, and welcome to another exciting edition of Throne Thoughts, where I dive a little bit deeper into the crisis of Corona. I guess that is another way to put it. Yes, the crisis of Corona. Yes, today we're going to explore a part 2 special safety edition of how to protect La Facha. So please, step into my office and try not to look at me for too long. Now, we're going to begin with a special part 2 exploration of what you can do if you cannot find a mask anywhere because they don't seem to be anywhere. So, for our first exploration, we're going to talk about scarves because it seems like our ever-loving and almighty intelligent president, Mr. Trump, has been talking nonstop about wearing scarves. And I suppose they can work to a certain extent if you double them up. And they do seem to provide a lot of coverage. But if you're in a bind, and for some reason you just don't own a scarf, and don't ask me why I do, you can always go to a standard ladies' pair of Angry Birds? Yes, Angry Bird panties, sponsored by Nabisco? I don't know. So anyway, don't ask me where I got these either, okay? I have a weird assortment of things, okay? So what you want to do is, if you do not have a scarf and you do not have all those other standard masks that I showed you in the last episode, you're going to place, I can't believe I'm going to do this, you're going to place these ladies' panties over your face. Yes, supposedly people in Europe are doing this right now. There are videos online of Italian men, old Italian men wearing ladies' panties all over the place, either because they enjoy it or I suppose the crisis really is that bad. Coming to a theater near you. Next, a little naughtier version with the little bow tie. You can try this too if you're feeling a little spunky that day. If you're feeling a little sexy and you want to have a little fashion show, a little extra Or if you're feeling a little more conservative, you just reverse it. And there you go, boom. This seems to work out pretty well. In fact, I can barely talk right now. You really want to make sure these are clean before you put them on, especially when you reverse it and go to the back, or you might end up with, a little surprise. Next, if you're feeling extra rambunctious that day, you can do what I call the Scarlet Special. Red lace, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, you'll definitely not get any attention in these as you're walking around the supermarket picking out your melons. And lastly, if you're feeling a little bit more conservative, okay, you want to tone it down. You want to protect yourself, but you don't want people to look at you and gasp and faint in front of you. Try this. Nice dark burgundy pair. This is actually a bra. Don't ask me again where I got it. That's another long story for another time. A little more conservative with this one, right? Beautiful, right? I look fantastic, don't I? And this hair is rocking too. Yeah, I love it too, I know. I know you're saying, why is that strange man wearing these wigs? I don't know. There's a lot of things on this planet that me and you will just never know the answer to. So just keep wondering. You can also take the padding out of a regular woman's bra, place it over the face, and you could add stickies to the back, or you could cut these on the edges and put elastic 3 ways all the way around, attach it to your face. It almost kind of looks like an N95. This might be the way to go if you really want to not draw attention to yourself. Because as you know, I don't like to draw attention to myself. Can't you tell? And lastly, the sports bra. Now, This is kind of thick. I don't know if this is going to work, but if you want extra protection, I suppose you could fashion a sports bra around your face. Yes, you can make this work. You can make this work. It's a little understated. It's still a little flashy, but still understated enough to get the job done, okay? And last but not least, if you really want to have a different look, and you really want to make sure you protect yourself, after you put one of those items on that I just talked about, you can go over the top with said mask. You're definitely not going to get any attention walking around like this. So in conclusion, people, please stay safe. Please love each other. And let's get through this craziness together.